All right, guys, it's finally time for the MK1 Scorpion guide. In this video, we're going to be breaking down his special abilities, his auto abilities, his synergy with other fighters. Should you get him and invest in him? And is he as good as everybody says he is? Well, to sum it all up, he is good and more. Let's start off with his special abilities. When Scorpion gets a special ability, he gets the Soul Ignite. Now what this does is he engulfs himself into flames, and then he does his special move. He starts swinging that blade around, and trust me guys, when he starts swinging that blade around, he does tremendous amounts of damage. He literally can one-shot somebody. If not, he gets pretty damn close, and it's a good feeling when you start seeing that health bar just start melting down like butter. Now when he's also doing that, he's also leaving the enemy with burn, which if you know, MK1 Scorpion, whenever he's fighting somebody that's either frozen or burned, he does more damage. Now for his passive abilities, now every time he lands a critical hit, there's a chance that he might get quickened for a duration. But whenever Scorpion is on fire, whenever he receives burn, he heals himself and he gets a boost to his special meter gain. So the fire, when he's on fire, the damage that the fire would normally do to him converts into healing and a boost to his special meter gain. Does that mean that Scorpion will be godly against another fighter that's applying burn? Because Scorpion will also be getting a boost because he's getting burned all the time. Yes and no, he still can get killed, but trust me, he's gonna be a pain in the ass for them. Now he has two auto abilities, and the first one is the Lin Kuei Synergy, basically meaning if he attacks somebody that is frozen, he does a damage boost, so he does more damage to enemies that are frozen. Now if you are in a team where Sub-Zero is also in there and Sub-Zero is freezing people and you got MK1 Scorpion, your MK1 Scorpion is going to do more damage. Now there is a 9-second cooldown in level 4 of this that I'm currently at right now, so keep that in mind, that just because he is frozen doesn't mean you're constantly going to be doing all this bonus damage. It takes 9 seconds for the cooldown, and once those 9 seconds, and if somebody else is frozen, he's going to do that bonus damage. If you don't want to put Sub-Zero in your team, the cool thing about Scorpion is that if you get him 2 times, if you pull MK1 Scorpion 2 times, you're going to get a star. If you get that first combo, you're going to get tag you're frozen. Basically means that you're going to call Sub-Zero in. He's gonna jump in, the companion is gonna jump in, help you fight the enemy that you're fighting, and there's a 50% chance that the enemy that Sub-Zero fights is going to get frozen. Now if he gets frozen, you know what that means, you're gonna do more damage, but that's only if you have the first combo. Now for his second auto ability, he has the Fan of Flame. Now what this means is Scorpion, every time, well, not every time, but when he lands a critical hit, there is a chance that he's going to summon flames under the guy and cause more damage to them. And while he does that, he's going to teleport into another enemy and start fighting the next guy. Now, if you really want to get the most out of Scorpion, we got to jump into his gear. What kind of gear and what kind of sets should you be building? So as you can see here that I chose to go with a critical chance and critical damage build. The only reason why I chose to go critical chance and critical damage was that because my critical chance would be over 50% and my critical damage would be at 211, which means that using, for sure, guaranteed, you need to have that critical chance 2-piece gear in your build. For me, I didn't have enough critical chance. I had, before critical damage, the 4-piece gear, I had the attack, the one that gives me the boost for having the 4 pieces. Once I had enough critical chance, I switched over to critical damage. Once I did that, I really saw the difference, guys. Now, what kind of substats should you be aiming for in the gear? Like what kind of, hey Andy, what kind of gear should I upgrade? Which one do I know is the good one to upgrade? I don't want to upgrade one with bad substat. For me, it's like if you have one that has this critical chance and critical damage, that's the one you want to build up. Now, I wish I had a tier 4 gear piece with these kind of substats. Now accuracy, dodge, but I got critical chance and critical damage, so you know I'm gonna be leveling up this one, and this is what I'm looking for when I'm building the set for MK1 Scorpion, because you really want to capitalize on that critical chance and critical damage that you're gonna get from all the gear bonuses and the relic. Now that relic that I'm talking about is the Scorpion Spear. Now most of you guys probably do not have this, but if you do, this is the one that you should be going for. Now one thing to take into consideration is that this relic can only be equipped to Scorpion characters, but if you're okay with that and you know that you're only going to leave it with Scorpion, you can switch it with any other Scorpion as long as it's a Scorpion character, then go for this one, because this one gives you increased accuracy by 15.6%, but the main thing here is increases critical chance by 15.6%, and the wielder receives a 12% critical damage boost against foes suffering from burn. This is why I believe that when you're partnered up with another teammate that can apply burn to your enemies, that is a plus for Scorpion, because somebody like Goro who does burn, he swings like what is an AoE attack, applies burn to a group of people, Scorpion will capitalize on that and will do tremendous amount of damage. Additionally, whenever the wielder lands a critical hit on a melee attack, there is a 20% chance that they burn their foe for 4 seconds. So it also increases the chance of you burning your enemy again, and once your enemy's on fire, you do more damage. That's why it's important to have high critical chance and high critical damage. You want to get these bonuses from this. You want to capitalize on every little bonus that you can get. More damage here, more damage there. You want to capitalize on all that. And I know the biggest question you're probably wondering is, what team should you put him in? And honestly, with MK1 Scorpion, he is that type of character you can just drop him in any type of team and he will just fit in perfectly. Now, he isn't a god and just doesn't get killed. He does get killed, and you got to be smart too, and strategize the way where you're placing him. Can't let this guy's not a tank. This guy just does a lot of damage, and if you place him right, you will really see what MK1 Scorpion is fully capable of. But if you're wanting to know exactly like who would he be good with, then if you have been paying attention in this video, he gets a boost from burn and boost from fighting people that are frozen. So somebody that burns somebody, which Goro, somebody that freezes somebody, Sub-Zero, anybody that causes freeze, Scorpion MK1 will benefit from it. So keep that in mind, but understand that MK1 Scorpion can just be dropped in a team and you'll be good. And finally, should you invest in him? Should you go after them? Honestly, in my opinion, I say yes. I, without a doubt, do not regret going after him and really investing in him. Regardless, if you're spending money, you can feel confident in going for him. If you're not and you're free to play and you want to be careful where you want to spend your money, Scorpion is not a bad character to invest in, because right now he really is good. Try to find a video on YouTube that talks bad about MK1. You won't find it, because he is that good. And that is it for this video, guys. So if you guys liked it, make sure you click that like, subscribe for more content of MK1 Onslaught, and I'll catch you guys next time.